Hi everyone, welcome back to Promises, and today let's discuss the six finger problem. Well, if you've ever used AI to generate images, you have seen the infamous six finger glitch. Today, we are unpacking the biological and mathematical reasons of why AI can't count fingers. Let's first dive into the anatomy of human hand to understand why it is raw structure presents a major challenge for a two-dimensional AI. Every hand has 27 bones and dozens of joints. Because fingers move independently, they create thousands of different poses. To an AI trained on a flat image, each pose looks like a completely different object. Then there are occultation trap. When you grip a cup, some fingers hide. Humans know they're still there, but AI only knows flat pixels. It lacks a true 3D mental model, so it literally invents finger. Then AI also doesn't know, or AI doesn't think like an artist. It doesn't start with a skeletal plane. It uses diffusion. It starts with random noise and then sharpening pixel. It just knows that skin goes next to skin, but then fails to count the global finger. Another major hurdle is dataset bias. In millions of training images, hands are really the main focus. They are usually small, they are out of focus, or they are holding other things. Then the AI simply lacks enough high resolution hand data to learn. But why are we so obsessed with this glitch? It's all about human psychology. Let's look at why our brains are hardwired to spot hand errors instantly. We have absolutely 0% tolerance for hand mistakes. If a nose is drawn slightly too big, we ignore it. But a sixth finger triggers an instant, uncanny valley response. Evolution has basically trained us to spot hand issues for survival. Look at the comparison. A human artist starts with a skeleton, it then plans geometry, and then adds texture. AI does the exact opposite. It starts with the texture, hopes the geometry works, then that's why the skin looks perfect, but the structure is broken. The progress has been incredible. Back in 2022, AI got hands right only 15% of the time. By 2024, its specialized dataset pushed success to 82%. Today, advanced multimodal models achieve a staggering 96% success rate. How did engineers solve this? It was a step by step evolution. We went from pure 2D guesswork to user guided skeletal lines to training the AI directly on 3D spatial meshes. Today, strict logical checkers enforce the five finger rule. So the next time you see a six finger AI hand, remember it's not because the AI is stupid, but because the human hand is a masterclass in geometry and evolution. Thank you. And I also love to take your questions in the comment section. Till then, build better and see you soon.